Hey guys, today I have a HIIT workout for you that's going to take you just under 20 minutes to complete. If you're an OG blog reader, you might recognize this. I posted it to the blog a few years ago, and I'm just slowly going back and adding videos. As far as equipment, all you're going to need is a medium weight. So medium could be anything between 8 and maybe even 15 pounds, but of course go up or down as needed to match your fitness level. I'm using a 10-pound dumbbell. Here's the structure. We are going to do 16 minutes of interval training, so it's going to be 16 rounds of 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. You have 4 exercises and we'll cycle through them 4 times. To start the workout, you're going to have a 2-minute buy-in, which is basically just a 2-minute little challenge. We'll be doing burpees and a plank hold. I'll give you a preview of all the exercises before we get to it so you will know exactly what to expect. As with all workouts, make sure you're properly warmed up beforehand and always listen to your body, modifying or stopping as needed, and take some time after this workout to cool down and stretch. Your body will thank you. If you're new to my channel, I don't play music in the background because I want you to be able to listen to whatever music you like. So if you don't have a playlist queued up, you might want to get that going. And if everything's squared away, let's get to the workout. Okay, we've got that buy-in to start. It is 2 minutes of work. We're going to start with 60 seconds of burpees at the beeps. Let's go. If you are competitive, usually I can get in about 21 burpees in 60 seconds. So that is your number. See if you can beat 21. If you're looking for a bigger challenge, you could always do burpees bringing your chest all the way to the floor or adding in a push-up. And if you need to modify, I want you to step instead of jump. You're officially halfway there, so we have under 30 seconds to go. You have 15 seconds. Can you get in at least 3 more reps? At the beeps, you are going to meet me in a forearm plank. Make your way down to your forearms. We are just going to hold a forearm plank for 60 seconds here. So let's lock in on proper form. Hips are at shoulder height. Low abs pull up and in. Picture you're buttoning your bottom 2 ribs together. Spine is long, which means your neck is long. So your gaze is kind of at your fingers. Your head isn't drooping down and you're not looking at your feet. Legs are active here. So squeeze your quads as if you're lifting them off your kneecaps and squeeze your glutes. If you need to modify, you can always drop your knees down, but don't pike your butt up into the air if you do that. Halfway there, you have uns to go. Make sure you breathe through this. Shoulders are stacked over those elbow creases. 10 seconds. Okay, so this little buy-in is over. We are going on to the main HIIT circuit. So you're going to find that weight. The first exercise will be a truck driver, which is basically just a squat hold with the weight extended, and then we'll twist the weight up and down. Okay, let's go. 45 seconds on the clock. So we're sitting low, those arms are outstretched, and we twist that weight like we are driving a truck, except I hope none of you actually use a steering wheel like that. That would not be very safe.
Now, especially if you're using a 10-pound weight or higher like I am, that weight is going to start feeling heavy pretty quick. If it gets to be too much, bring the weight into your chest for a couple seconds, but try to stay low in the squat. Weight is in your heels, button hips down and back, core is active, chest is open. Okay, and you get 15 seconds to rest. Up next, you will not need the weight. We're going to go into surfer get-ups. It's kind of like the bottom half of a burpee. We're going to bring our chest all the way to the floor. Start with one foot in front of the other, kind of at an angle. Hands to the floor, you jump down, chest to the floor, and then hop back up, landing in that low squat with the other foot in front. So picture you are a surfer hopping up on that surfboard to catch a wave, hence the name. So this is really a full body exercise. Your legs are working as you land in that low squat. Your core is active as you lift and lower. And it's a lot of upper body here to push yourself up off the floor like that. 20 seconds to go. If these get to be too much, you're going to modify by just jumping into a plank instead of lowering your chest all the way to the ground. And rest. So we're going to find that weight again. Coming up next is going to be an alternating front lunge with a torso twist. Start with the weight under your chin. Now, as you step out into that lunge, reach that weight forward to chest height, twist it over the front leg, and then come back in. So you're always twisting over the front leg, okay? That's going to help with stability here. And you want to get low in the lunge, so you're bringing your knees to opposing 90-degree angles. When you do the twist, you want to try to keep the weight at chest height and check in on your shoulders. Don't let them scrunch up to your ears, so try to relax the neck. Now, if you need to modify these, just ditch the weight or just keep the weight at your chest as you do the lunge and the twist. And rest. Okay, one more exercise to go. You will not need the weight. We're going to do a side plank push-up. It doesn't matter which side you start on because we'll alternate every time we get to this exercise. So with your upper body, you're in a plank, chest square to the floor. With your lower body, you're in a side plank. Stack one foot on top of the other. And then from here, you're going to do push-ups. Now, as soon as these get to be too much, you just modify by dropping your knees down. Oh, and we're adding in a crunch. Forgot to say that. So after the push-up, crunch the top knee in towards your shoulder. There we go. To modify, you're just doing the same thing from your knees. I still want you to add in that crunch, okay? So we're hitting obliques and we're hitting chest and arms. Now, when we do the push-up, yes, we have one hip angled towards the floor, but it's not sagging to the ground. So I want you to squeeze through the side body to keep it lifted. And rest. Okay, so that is your first time through the circuit. We're going through a total of 4 times, so you have 3 more times to go. We're going to start back at the top with that truck driver. So grab your weight. Find your lowest squat. Keep your chest open. Reach that weight forward and tilt it. Now, if it gets to be too much, just bring the weight into your chest for a couple breaths and then extend it back out. Let's check in on our squat form. Weight is in your heels, button hips down and back. Your torso is hinging forward, so your shoulders are kind of stacked more over your knees than over your hips. We're knitting the ribs together so that our core is engaged here so that we don't put any undue pressure in the low back. Man, it is just 10 pounds, but this weight is killing me on this one. You can always drop down to a lighter weight, or again, just do as I do. I'm doing a few seconds of the twist, and then I bring that weight in for a second so my shoulders and my arms can breathe a quick sigh of relief. And rest. Okay, ditch that weight. Coming into surfer get-ups. This is a full body workout, but you're going to feel it by the end. It's a lot of upper body. Take off 45 seconds, surfer get-ups. Jump down, lower your chest to the floor with control, hop up, land in that low squat. Again, modification, don't lower your chest all the way to the ground. Just jump to a plank and then into that kind of staggered squat. Ooh, I'm slowing down. I'm struggling. You have 15 seconds to go. And saved by the beeps. I was dying there at the end. All right, we're going to find our weight. We're going into those alternating front lunges with that torso twist. So roll your shoulders back, open up through the chest, stand up nice and tall. 1 foot steps forward as the weight extends out, and you always twist over the front leg. So modification, do this without the weight. I still want you to add in that torso twist though. So you just kind of do sort of James Bond arms there, if you know what I mean, like the finger guns and twist over. You could also do it with the weight, but just not extend the arms out, and that's going to make it easier for the upper body. So if your legs are good, your core is good, just take that option. 20 seconds to go. Sorry if you guys are hearing a beep. There's a car outside my apartment honking. Bad timing. Last few seconds here. And rest. Okay, so ditch that weight. We are going to come into those side plank push-ups with a top crunch on the other side, okay? So hips will just be twisted open in the other direction, stack 1 foot on top of the other. It's going to be one twisted push-up, and then you're going to take that top knee, and you're going to crunch it in towards that top shoulder. Oops, I forgot to do it that round. There we go. There it is. As soon as the form starts to get sloppy on those push-ups, drop your knees down, which is exactly what I am doing. Same move, one push-up, one crunch. So your knee is down like a kickstand if you're modifying. Don't rest your thighs or your hips on the floor though, okay? If you're doing that, then we are not working the core. Okay, and we are halfway through this circuit officially. We're going to go through those 4 exercises twice more. I know that seems like a lot, but think of it this way, okay? It's only 8 minutes. 8 minutes left in this workout. You got it. Starting at the top with that truck driver. Get nice and low. Low abs are in tight, okay? So we have a natural curvature to the low spine, and you want to keep that. I don't want you to tuck the tailbone by any means. I just want you to make sure that you are not tilting the pelvic bone forward and putting undue stress by hyperextending through that low back. So picture buttoning your bottom 2 ribs together, low abs pull up and in. Now, if the truck driver, the twisting of the arms gets to be too much, just watch me as I pull my arms in after every few reps, take a couple breaths, and then extend it back out. Could you sink 1 inch lower in this squat? You have under 10 seconds to go. Rest. Surfer get-ups coming up next, so ditch the weight. Low staggered squat position. 45 seconds on the clock. Let's go. Now, when you push yourself up off of the floor, I want you to first think of drawing the navel into the spine, okay? We want to keep the core active. It's easy to kind of turn this into almost an up dog, where we're just really rounding through the spine and lifting our chest up. It's okay if there's a little bit of that going on. You can certainly keep your knees down as you start to press up, but I want your abs really active so that you're more of a plank position on the way up. And rest. We're going to find that weight. We are going into that alternating front lunge up next with the torso twist. Let's go. Let's make sure we're not getting lazy and tired with those lunges. So you want to sink down low. Your back knee should just be a few inches off of the floor. Think opposing 90-degree bends with those legs, okay? As we start to tire, we don't want to get as low. I get it. I'm with you, but we want to challenge ourselves here. Low in that lunge. Burn out those legs. Rest, ditch that weight. So we're going into those side plank push-ups with the top crunch. Go back to the original side you did, okay? When you do that top crunch, I really want you to drive that knee in as close to actually touching your shoulder as you can get it. It's fine if it doesn't make physical contact with the arm, but really make it a deep crunch. Drive that knee forward. Pull, pull, pull. And rest. Okay, we're just going through those exercises one final time. This is it. You've made it to the last lap through. We're going to start at the top, find that weight. We have those truck drivers. I don't know about you, but I am not sure I'm going to be able to keep those arms extended for much of these 45 seconds. Sit down low in that squat. Weight in your heels, abs in tight. Squeeze your seat. Extend those arms at chest height and flip it. Now let's check in on our shoulders. Make sure that they're not scrunching up towards the ears, okay? So kind of relax the neck. The weight does not have to be higher than chest height. You have 10 seconds to go. Can you sit a little lower in that squat? Can you keep those arms extended for these last few seconds, right through to the end? Burn it out. You got it. And rest. Ditch that weight. Okay, we do not have to see that exercise again. That's the nice thing about the last round. Mentally, you can keep telling yourself, last time I got to do this, last time I got to do this. Surfer get-ups coming up. Let's go. If these are getting sloppy, again, you can just hop to a plank instead of lowering your chest down, or when you push up, keep your knees on the floor. So first bring your upper body up and then go into that low squat. I'm struggling. My pace is slowing down. You have under 20 seconds. Let's go. I'm saying that for encouraging you and me because as you can tell, I'm on that struggle bus. Done. Okay. 15 seconds to rest, find your weight, alternating front lunge. You just have 2 more work intervals to go. So in total, you have 90 seconds of work to go. That is it. We got this. One foot steps forward, low lunge, extend those arms out, twist over that front leg. You have 20 seconds to go. Keep it going. Done. Ditch the weight for good. You have 1 more exercise to go. We got that side plank push-up with the top crunch. And again, just flip which side you're on. Low bodies in a side plank, stack 1 foot on front of the other. Chest and shoulders square to the floor though. 20 seconds on the clock. That is all that is standing between you and the end of this workout. Keep it up. Can you get in 3 more reps? Woo, and done. Awesome work.
And that is your workout. I will see you guys here next Monday with another workout. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel. See you next week.